Shalom, and here's a thought for the week. I have a son who's 12 years old, Zev, who has special needs. The Rebbe once said about special needs children, autistic children, that they have a hard time communicating with man, but not with God. They have really lofty soul. I believe my son has a tremendously lofty soul, just has a hard time communicating, being nonverbal. So there could be frustrations. It's not negative, it's just difficult to convey that. High-level emotion or intellect not being able to convey it is challenging. So a high-level light coming down in a vessel that can't handle it is a challenging situation. In short, that is exactly what exile is. Exile is, once a temple was destroyed and that home of God wasn't there any longer in Jerusalem, we live in a time where there's a high level of godly energy, but we're not vessels to receive it. So yet, it seems dark, but really it's a high-level light. It's kind of like the leper in this week's Torah portion, who gets a skin disease, who has to be removed from the camp. It's an impurity. It actually was considered a miraculous disease. And people would have to leave the camp for at least a week. And through introspection and repentance, the person was able to come back and be a better person. Essentially, that's what exile is. Our job in exile is to see it, not to change exile, but to look deeper and look at the deep depth of what really comes from and try to reveal it in this world. I think that's what the quarantine situation right now is all about. We're almost being forced by God to be at home, think about life, think about the things that I thought were important and are really not. Think about the relationships that maybe didn't go the way they should and how important they really are. And think about the things I want to drop when the corona's over. How do we have this lens of seeing the world from a deeper perspective? Through studying God's wisdom in the Torah. There are people that told me that they prayed better than ever before in the last month since Corona or so. And it's a time we could learn Torah and have relationships with our close family in a stronger way, or pick up the phone and help someone in need. Of course, we got to pray for those that are ill and beg God to stop this virus. It's really challenging times. But while we're in this situation, let's look at a deeper level. In the words of the fourth Rebbe of Chabad, he used to say, Lechatchila Rebbe Shmuel would say, when you're faced with a challenge, look, the world says try to go under. If you can't go over, I say jump over. Jumping over the challenge is taking it head on and saying, where is God in this? Studying the Torah helps us do that, especially Ethics of the Fathers, chapter 2, which is the weekly chapter for this week. You can find it in the Siddur. Have a wonderful Shabbos. Don't forget to light the Shabbos candle. And may our perspective changing and learning Torah and looking at the deeper ideas of life bring about the redemption speedily now. Amen.